Ever wondered how computers communicate with each other? Well, it's not magic, although it might seem like it sometimes. It's all about computer networking, a complex yet fascinating domain that enables our digital world to function seamlessly. Picture a bustling city. The roads, highways, traffic lights, they all form a network, allowing people to travel and communicate. Similarly, computers use a virtual network to exchange information. And just as city planning involves intricate details, so does computer networking. It includes understanding how IP addresses work, how subnets divide networks, the role of switches in directing traffic, how routers connect different networks, the importance of firewalls in ensuring security, what a DMZ is and its function, and the difference between local area networks, LAN, and wide area networks, WAN. Not forgetting the role of network address translation, NAT. Ready to dive into the fascinating world of computer networking? Buckle up, because we're starting with IP addressing. Think of an IP address as the home address for your computer. Just like how every house on a street has a unique address, each device on a network has a unique IP address. This unique identifier allows devices to send and receive information in the vast digital neighborhood we call the internet. Now you might be wondering, what does an IP address look like? Well, it's a set of 4 numbers separated by periods. Each number can range from 0 to 255. For example, a typical IP address could look something like 192.168.1.1. But it's not just about identifying devices. IP addresses also play a key role in routing information. When you send an email or stream a video, your data gets chopped up into little packets. Each packet is like a letter, and the IP address, that's the on the envelope, guiding each packet to its destination. Similarly, subnet masks like 255.255.255.0 also play an important role in networking. They segregate the IP address into network and host addresses to streamline the way data is routed. Now that we understand IP addresses and subnet masks, let's move on to subnets. Imagine a city. Now think of its neighborhoods. That's what subnets are in the world of networking. Just as neighborhoods divide a city into manageable sections, subnets divide a network into smaller, more efficient pieces. They help reduce traffic, improve security, and simplify management. Picture a bustling city intersection. Imagine the chaos if there were no traffic signals. That's where switches come in. They're like the traffic signals of a network, controlling the flow of data and ensuring it reaches its correct destination. Switches operate at the data link layer of the OSI model, which means they work with physical addresses, known as MAC addresses. They create a highway of sorts, guiding the data packets along the right path. And just like traffic signals help prevent accidents by controlling the flow of cars, switches help prevent data collisions in a network. Switches make sure that data gets where it needs to go. But what about routers? If switches are the traffic officers, routers are the highway system. Picture it. Routers are like the roadways, connecting different networks together. They're the ones that direct your data packets, ensuring they reach their correct destination, whether it's across the street or across the globe. Now, let's touch upon firewalls. Imagine firewalls as the bodyguards of your network, only allowing in the data that you've given the green light. They're your first line of defense against unwanted intruders. Next up is DMZ, or demilitarized zone. Think of it as a buffer zone between your private network and the wild west of the internet. It's where you place the services you want accessible to the public, whilst keeping your internal network secure. Lastly, we have LAN, WAN, and NAT. LAN and WAN are simply local and wide area networks, your home network versus the entire internet. NAT, or network address translation, is the process that allows multiple devices to share a single public IP address. From routers to firewalls, these components make up the complex system that allows us to send and receive information online. So there you have it, the basics of computer networking. We've explored the roots, from IP addressing to the broader scope of routers. These concepts, akin to a watch's gears, shape the internet. For career prospects in networking and security, understanding these concepts is vital. It forms the base for all else. Don't be overwhelmed by the complexity. View it as an intriguing challenge, a puzzle to be solved. Plunge in, be inquisitive, probe. Networking is not just a career, it's a venture into the digital world's core. Remember, every expert was once a novice. Your journey into the world networking starts here. Keep learning, keep exploring.
Thanks for watching our video today on the G-Man channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you again soon.